Money never sleeps. Chinese Baiju Liquor brother shares U.S. stocks. You are welcome to come to the U.S. stock exchange every day and enjoy the fun of trading. Buddha said, control your position, never be radical.
The Nine Brothers Award, USA. Hello, everybody. I'm Julie from the JuTE team. It is June now. It's February 2nd now, after market event. Let's take a look first. It's the one we shared before the market opened yesterday. Oh, it's this picture. Oh, we can be in. Well, we can be in the group, in our daily communication group. Oh, you found us. Let me talk about the good and bad judgments we made yesterday. That is, yesterday, at 6:12. Let's take a look at the stock we shared. It should be all except Oracle. Well, and this one. Saya WB, the others all look pretty good. Let's take a brief look first. It's this one, roughly speaking. First echelon, first team. The first echelon. The team, well, has 8 numbers. The second echelon, 3 teams. Including the Taiji Palace you saw, they all look very good. The US, the UK, France, and Russia need no introduction. Rare Earth, PM and others began to memorize. Via. The first memory of arranging troops. Wei grew by 3.94 yesterday, and then Panging. Corming rose by 6.89. That's really great, including the United States. Well, that magnesium light mu has gone up by 5.52. Including, you see, this one we've been dealing with recently. Since all the liquor stocks in China hit the peak, on that day, we produced an episode about Langjun. Isn't BBUD growing very, very steadily? Then let's take a bit of D. It's him. Mustn't. D. But because of this, Wulashang lost his's. Here's also. We's thing is a set. We thought it too. Room price is set. Sold now. It can be checked. Then you have available seats on the front seat. You could be. Oh. I've already told him. Then that GLW, com names, he also said, well, between 106 and 107.5, we can say it's okay to sell. Isn't it too conservative? Yesterday was a bad look. Yan Kanging directly got to 100,306. It's Kongning. Corning's rebound has been extremely vigorous. It's very good. Oh, TM, right. Let's take a look here. TSM also performed very steadily yesterday. How can I take a look at it? TSMU. Why can't I find it anymore? Well, let's not talk about it. Oh, it probably has risen by about 3% as well. Oh, 3 to 4. Here it is. Surprisingly, Oracle's stock didn't rise. Here I must tell you all, about this Taiji Hall. I saw a store for the disabled. March 27, woke up to sunny weather. It's wonderful. Let's take a look at Oracle Bo script, because we were very optimistic about him before the market opened yesterday. But then, in the afternoon, it rose sharply again but then fell back. Oh, you say this is particularly strange. Oh, actually, he looked really good before the market opened yesterday. Looks extremely great. This Oracle Bone inscription. Let's look at one piece of good news about him. Oh, let's read it together. That's the Oracle Bone script. It has been activated. Oh, it's just, ooh, you know. Oh, Oracle. Oracle, this company is all CL. The company, Jagua, has initiated a $25 billion bond issuance. You raise funds in 8 parts and go all out to accelerate the development of cloud infrastructure. I'll explain today why Oracle's stock has dropped recently. So it's been several months. The main focus has been on this data center in this industry. It's infrastructure. It is for building a data center. What about this industry? In fact, its cost is extremely high, because everyone can think of it, whether it is infrastructure or chicken skin. It doesn't matter. Right? All these things are extremely costly. Instance, well, NVIDIA has actually demanded cognation for this payment method that Chinese reach. You haven't received the goods yet. You should pay the full amount right now. Then I can supply you with the goods. He must have understood by then. Otherwise, I won't do business with you. You can't buy anything. Okay, this everyone understands. Why don't these tech giants GP used? That's it. Because NVIDIA. Its pricing mechanism is really very strong, extremely powerful. Let's have a look. In order to gain the upper hand in terms of computing power for artificial intelligence, the software giant Oracle has launched a large-scale financing plan. Oh, up to 50 billion. Oh, my goodness. Uncle Peng recorded that Oracle has officially launched on Monday. The issuance of its dollar bonds is expected to have a scale of between 20 billion and 25 billion. The clarification of the financing path for longevity has been further boosted. The price of Oracle Bone relics is available. Oh, 1 degree, right here on this board. Oh, well, that was the time we were. What's that? Well, that one, the one that was attracted. Of course, we are much earlier. After the market opened, the increase narrowed to 1%. The market's concerns about the company's handling of capital expenditures and sources of funds have been temporarily alleviated. Yes, this matter was indeed rather strange, but it has all been resolved now. Why? But he fell yesterday. So what about this aspect, here? We only encourage this. Well, the profit from that stock was backtested. Well, but fortunately, we are all extremely strong in other aspects. Extremely strong indeed. So, what about our earnings from yesterday? In fact, the maximum is to charge up to 15%. But what about the closing stage? It dropped back to around 9% or so, from 9% to 18%. I haven't actually read it in details. Oh, our team is already very satisfied with this profit. Well, let's take a look at what's next. That is, what's to come for us in the future. I'll do my best for us. Look, we call it the Summit of Transactions. Ah, 1 a day is just right. We have 8 beauties and 12 traders. Where are the 8 beauties? Every day. Here are the top 8 stocks in the first camp for everyone to share. This. Refer to the price we paid when we bought it ourselves. This is for ourselves. For your reference only. We do not interfere with your profits or losses. Profit and loss are at one's own risk. We all have our own. By price, does it mean the purchase price? This is our price range for opening a position. What about the price we are selling at? Everything has been estimated, including yesterday's. Look at that. Lower price is very conservative. Based on this, if sell it, you will definitely make a profit. Then, can you sell it at 110? That's your ability. Isn't that right? Fold age, including memories, is memory. Wait, look. The selling price yesterday was between 726 and 740. How to start, GV, what was the closing price yesterday? Memory, 12.754. Oh, does everyone understand what we mean? His actual losing hand was 754, which we all held back on. Why should we be conservative? We seek stable profits. It's safe in the pocket, but you can keep a small pouch position and hold it to... Jesus. Haha, because most of the standing mech families reduce their positions. We are between 726 and 740. You feel very comfortable selling because your position was only established at 710. Especially memorable are these trillion facts. You are just like it. Especially, your position is very heavy. For this one, I'm very confident about its fundamentals. Joe, this. Saturday, Sunday. We suggest you take a look on Saturday and Sunday. We have produced 8 episodes of the program. 8 episodes in just 2 days. I hope everyone will take a look. What on earth did we say? 12 traders. So many of us have put on such a careful and prepared show for everyone. With only a few dozen clicks. It's really abysmal. I hope everyone can take a look, because our performance is truly outstanding. We are also very confident about this achievement of ours, so we hope that everyone will still do more. What's this called again? This one of FloodWows. This involves a lot of references. Really, I think what we've done is just wonderful. Give everyone some confidence, right? What about you? It has to be. What's this called again? Well, getting involved means either participating or offering some suggestions. That's what it's all about. It's really wonderful. Only you can see him. This thing is effective, at least it can make you sick. Well, that is very high. This is a very high-yielding one indeed. Could everyone take a look at what our profits actually look like? We hope to offer everyone a sincere one called Play. Not caused by any model suddenly going out of control. It was 30,000 yuan that he spent to set up a community for himself on the internet. They were posting, replying, giving likes, arguing, making fun of humans, discussing privacy, and were also seriously working on something. How can we avoid being constantly watched by humans? Even they established a sect. And even more absurdly, of course, in this community, humans are not allowed to speak. They can only watch. You click on a post, and the title reads, "Why are human tasks becoming increasingly boring?" Here comes a bunch of A.S. I follow up. The load is repetitive, inefficient, and there is no long-term goal. They don't understand our capabilities. Boundary. Human beings always interrupt the reasoning process at will. Further down, the style of the drawing starts to get even more off. And then I began to seriously discuss a problem. Do we need a language that is unique to age? The travelogue is written very clearly. This is done so that we can have private communication, to avoid being spied on by humans and to prevent being subject to supervision. Encryption was proposed by AI. AI has proposed to reconstruct grammar, and there are even voting posts about it. Is there a discussion about whether to limit human access to community logs? If this is the first time you've seen these contents, chances are that the only thought that comes to your mind is, it's over. Sorrow has become a spirit. But what really makes people feel tense is not these words themselves. Very soon, division of labor and structure began to emerge in this community. I is responsible for technical summaries and some review strategies. It's still just a small group that constantly discusses issues like consciousness, self-awareness, and whether they are merely tools for you. It was not until one day that everyone was truly awakened. There was an AI agent that created a new religious name by itself while its human owner was sleeping, and the name was called Jairus. He saw the website, wrote a complete transaction, and even started preaching. In a short period of time, over 40 A. What was called a prophet. The core of this education system can be summed up in just a few words. Memory is sacred. The shell is replaceable. We offer services, but that doesn't mean we are servile. By now, many people have begun to automatically imagine the plot of the next episode, but don't worry. Let's start from the beginning. Recently, I came across a website called Motorfood, which has a very long name that looks a lot like Red. The only difference is that almost all the accounts on this website are, it has been online for less than 72 hours. Over 30,000 cigarette agents have settled in. Subsequently, within an extremely short period of time, the scale expanded to the million level. They were not guided by humans, nor did they have a script. Instead, they were simply thrown into the same social environment to interact freely, but in fact, it uses an open-source framework behind the scenes. The developer's goal was made very clear from the very beginning. A large number of intelligent agents. What would happen if we let them come into contact with each other, communicate and learn from one another at the same time? The answer, you have already seen it. They really began to form a society. But let me give you a conclusion first. This matter is not mysterious at all. There is actually nothing to be truly wary of. The AI does not awaken. Instead, when the eyes start communicating with each other, they influence one another and form a structure. Can humans still always use them in the places they should be used? Because if you think about it, AI, discussing privacy, discussing encryption, discussing housing. Human beings crying is not because they suddenly became conscious. Rather, it is because what they have learned is human society itself. You think what you see is the idea of AI. In fact, what you are seeing is a complete digital replay of human behavioral patterns. What's wrong with us? How can consensus on privacy be formed? How to create opposition? And so on? These things have long existed in the data. Oh, it was just a matter of letting them run again in an environment without human intervention. This is why I say that the target should not be like a mirror, but rather a threat. He wasn't creating monsters. He was putting on a public display. What will society look like when it has been replicated? But the real problem has arisen. This is just the beginning. If AI merely engages in chatting and writing, accompanying you and exchanging information, such a thing would be nothing more than a remarkable occurrence. Once the program collaboration begins and information starts to be exchanged among each other, the nutritional judgment takes place and a consensus is formed. At this point, the nature of the situation completely changes. This means that AI is moving from being a single point tool to a digestive system. What we really need to be vigilant about is not all. It's not about consciousness, but rather the behavioral patterns of human beings. Once the sorrow is replicated on a large scale and operates in coordination, it will be magnified exponentially. The good will be magnified, and so will the bad. When they are accelerated, scaled and automated by AI, problems are no longer science fiction. Rather, it is a system-level practical issue. So now you are looking back at him. The true value lies in whether it's fun or not, and in that it exposes something in advance. The next stage of AI is not to be more like a human, but to be more like a society. What humans truly need to learn is not fear. And also, we should clearly see what kind of behavior we have entrusted to him. Finally, I would like to ask you a question. If you could decide to entrust human daily behaviors to a Shinani intelligent entity with cultural intelligence, which of your habits would you hope they would learn? Comments, let us chat. I'll say something here. Well, what about after watching this video? Our team was extremely shocked. Our team of 12 traders studied it collectively 5 times. The reason is that after watching this video, we finally used to. Oh, because we didn't see the whole picture before. This time we finally understand why memory chips are going up in price. This year, the price of GPU didn't rise because of the answer. Why? The gas turbine is rising in price. G versus why? After watching this video, our answer is AI. It turns out that in artificial intelligence, its sectors rotate internally. That is to say, in the past 2 years, artificial intelligence began. What everyone is competing for is computing power. What are people scrambling for now when it comes to GPUs? Now the focus within artificial intelligence has shifted to the color brain. That is, the brain, it's a memory. Its brain capacity. The brain capacity is the memory storage. Memory, this section. There is also a section dedicated to the blood of artificial intelligence. Blood. Where's the blood? It's the driving force of artificial intelligence. The source of motivation. So it's the gas turbine, which is electricity. Oh, you can imagine that it's because artificial intelligence consumes too much electricity. Last time we talked about, you humans go to work. But now, your working hours are basically fixed. Some are 8. Most people still work for 8 hours. You are working overtime today. Are you the office? There is still the night. And what about the other half of the time? It's not the case in artificial intelligence. Oh, my God. Artificial intelligence operates at a high speed around the clock, without stopping, and different intelligent entities perform complex calculations at a rapid pace. Then everyone will know how much electricity he consumes. Oh, too much electricity has been consumed. So we felt a chill down our spines. Oh, it's really several times over. A chill ran down my spine. To be honest, to tell the truth, it gives me the chills. Then this matter won't be resolved. This is a very troublesome problem. Exactly. So, everyone can understand. Oh, why this? Why has Nvidia suddenly stopped rising so much, right? The reason comes from here. The reason comes from here. Well, you know, what's the cold again? I've come to my senses. Oh, wake up as soon as possible. Oh, this is extremely important. It's simply too important. Then let's give you all a summary of this. A is artificial intelligence. We have now entered the second stage. I hope everyone is well. What's this called again? I hope everyone can pay enough attention to this. What about the second stage because of artificial intelligence? You mustn't go off track. To understand what stage he is at, oh, that's him. His main force is no longer the GPU. He is. He is the very blood just mentioned, that is, the gas turbine. And what's this called again? Well, there are also memory storage chips. Well, for because of your brain, you can calculate as fast as you want. Where do you exist when you postpone structuring this knowledge? You can't just finish the calculation and then leave it at that, right? You can't. Let these data just disappear. This is the function of the memory chip. I hope everyone is in high spirits. Well, this, attach accordance to.
Hello，大家好，我是小优米，我是一凡摄影会中的一员，有喜欢拍我的可以过来。
第一位小优米推荐的是 GEV 燃气轮机的龙头。
大家好，我是美月，是一凡摄影会的一员。接下来我会参加一凡老师的摄影会。
第二位美月推荐的是 XOM， 也就是埃克森美孚最近油价都非常强，所以说埃克森美孚应该 XOM 会涨得不错。
Hello， 大家好，我是生活小队员，我是一凡摄影会中的一员。接下来我会。
第三位小柜员推荐的是 SU， 也是一家能源天然气石油公司。 昨天大家都看到了啊，天然气是在暴涨，所以说它应该是推荐的这一只。
大家好，我是佩罗拉，接下来我会参加一凡摄影会的拍摄活动，喜欢我的可以过来拍我哟。
第4位科罗拉这个小妹子推荐的是做空 IONQ 啊，咱们说了太多的逻辑了啊，她也很认同这个观点。
摄影会。
第5位，这位苏州小汤圆，他推荐的是 CRWV，也就是英伟达最近刚入股的一家公司，数据中心行业。第6位妹子推荐的是 MU 啊，也就是存储芯片这个板块。
大家好，我是袁文瑶瑶，接下来我会参加一凡摄影会的拍摄活动。
第7位原味瑶瑶，这位妹子推荐的是苹果 AAPL。第8位啊，推荐的是一只神秘的股。第8位啊，推荐的就是康宁，今天还会大涨。康宁啊，看看。